Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lieutenant Barney Murphy. I'm with the Sheriff's Office K-9 unit. And today with me we have Sergeant Roderick, Deputy Martin, and Officer Mike Assad from the Mashpee Police Department. We're going to put on a little bit of a demonstration and show you what we do here in the county with our K-9s. In Cape Cod, there's 15 towns. Of those 15 towns, only 4 have K-9 units. That's Barnstable, Yarmouth, Dennis, and Mashpee. And actually, correction, 5. Sandwich just got a new dog, and they're online last week, new narcotics dog. So, of the rest of the towns, us in the Sheriff's Department, we take over, we do all the rest of the towns if they need a K-9. We also assist the towns that have dogs, Barnstable and Yarmouth, Dennis and Mashpee, when they need additional dogs. We go from P-Town to Bourne, so at a moment's notice we could be either down in P-Town, Brewster, Wellfleet, or in Bourne or here in Mashpee. We're a very, very busy K-9 unit. We do up to 900 calls a year. So far this year we're up at 650 calls, and that's just with 4 of us, okay? And that's not counting the guys in Barnstable, Yarmouth, and Dennis and Mashpee. So they get their own numbers, but it just goes to show how busy the Cape is for K-9. We have a great rapport with all the local agencies. As soon as they are going to a call that they think is pretty hot, that maybe somebody's breaking into somebody's house, they call us immediately and we start rolling that way. That way we get there a lot sooner, gives us the advantage on the bad guy. It means that he doesn't have that much time on us, so when we start tracking him, we can pretty much catch up with him. You'll see Jax in a short while. Myself and Jax were the lucky ones to catch the guy down the mountain of Skye who was cleaning house. He had more things in his backpack that it was unbelievable. But luckily, we were able to get down there pretty quick and good response from all the local people, and we were able to apprehend him and put it into a crime spree. The dogs you see today, each one of those come home with us. These dogs are not nasty police dogs. These are family members. When you see Havoc and you see Jax, you'll see them really, they really love what they're doing, and they're really courageous of what they're doing. But remember that they also have a soft side. When they go home, they're hanging out with our children. My grandkids are over here, and they hang out with my dogs all day long. So they're not a mean police dog. They're just a dog for the job. Okay? They're really special. I'll show you a few of the items that we use when we're on our nightly duties. At night, when I'm tracking, I put this harness on Jax, and it's a 15-foot leash at the end of it. So it's about from me to the kids, the distance that I'm tracking behind them. We're never really that far behind them, usually about 8 feet, because it gives us a lot of time, a quick reaction time. Because sometimes, like the other night, I was searching for a person, and she was hiding on me. She was pretty nasty. She beat the hell out of her husband and sent him to the hospital with a beer bottle over his head. So she was pretty dangerous. Well, I came around the corner, and luckily Jax just passed her, and he came back she was right here. But I was able to, because I had such a short leash on him, I was able to get him before he apprehended her. Because a lot of times we don't want to apprehend them if we don't have to, okay? So we use the 15-foot leash and the harness. We use the harness rather than a collar because the collar restricts the breathing. They put so much effort into it that it restricts their breathing. So the harness can, they can put the full body into it when they're tracking. It is also a secondary key for the dog that, okay, now I want you to start searching for somebody, okay? You'll see when Paul comes out and he does his search with his dog, he has a collar for her, okay? The secondary key for her is when this collar goes on. She knows when this goes on, let's start searching for narcotics, okay? Same with Mike. Each one of them, when they present this to the dog, they do a routine each time, and the dog starts the routine, put the collar on, get a piece of food, start searching, okay? So we do the same thing over and over. and so the dog knows exactly what to do. If you see with mine, it has a bell on it. The reason the bell is when I've a weapons detection dog, I can send her out into a wooded area or a field or at night time, and the dog runs around, I can hear this bell. And as soon as she finds the object she's looking for, she lays down on it, okay? So automatically the bell stops ringing. So I know to go to where she's found something and I can search the area. She's trained to, when she locates it, to have it between her front two elbows when she's on the ground. So I don't have to, she brings me right to the odor. As the same with when you see the narcotics dogs, they're trained to precisely put the nose where the odor is. So we're not, when we search a house, we know exactly which drawer or which light socket or whatever the items are hidden in. So we don't have to do a big search. We can go in and we'll mark the location where the odor, where the dog indicated the odor. When you guys see us working at the county fair, we always have the dogs in muzzles. Not because they're mean dogs, but these muzzles are used as a device for crowd control. There's a steel bar in the front of it. It's very, very effective, and these dogs, when you see Havoc doing his thing, you'll see how effective he is at taking down people, okay? These dogs are approximately 60 pounds. They take down guys 200, 210 pounds. You'll see how effective they are. And what we use a lot of times, if we're searching schools, we usually know